I now see that what God wanted me to experience is far greater than what I expected to happen. We didn't get the win, but a wise man once said, the victories are within the lessons. I've learned that sometimes you have to lose to win. Although I wanted to win, I enjoyed seeing the fans win even more. Hopefully, I proved that I am a true warrior and a true king in the sport. Hopefully, we proved that no matter how hard you get hit with trials and tribulations, you can always pick yourself up to live and fight again for what you believe in. Last but not least, I would like to congratulate the Gypsy King for his victory and thank you for the great historical memories that will last forever. But it's true. I mean, no. Sometimes he's learned that sometimes you have to lose to win, and it's true. In life, there are times when you lose to win. You lose, but eventually you win because.
But he lost and lost again.
I understand, but they can say the win in this situation is that he's learned a lesson, and it's even a win. The fight with the Gypsy King is ranked all-time heavyweight bouts. Now is the second, only to Rumble in the Jungle. No, I need a Thriller in Manila. Rumble in the Jungle is the first one. Thriller in Manila, and now Ali Joe Fraser. True, no. And no necessarily, I would say, and no coin the BT this bout. Come on, I mean, you had 5 knockouts, but I couldn't be technical because we have to in round 4 alone. He knocking it twice, but he's a Gypsy King or getting up. And only in boxing for no lessons, Nibia. It helps in life. So Rocky Balboa, Christian as well. Christian, Rocky.
NBA Machinam Refi.
Oh, Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. You know a boxer, Rocky. Yeah, ready. We have movie right title.
Old age.
Rocky. Or can I be chaneba? Or say you are a man. Your strength is not determined by how hard you get hit, how hard you hit. Your strength is determined by how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. That is your strength. For Gypsy King, even though he's lost, but some very beautiful messages that we take in life. That be because I same see now for Hubi. Now the two of you and the kind say, oh, to so young about the session, and what for instance, just with you. Sansam, maybe I need to you say you'll be no problem. But Obia semi or Kakran, or Tibia, Utimi, it was a way, Utimi for the ball, bra. And sometimes you lose to win. Trust me when I say it. I just say,
And there's no shame in losing to the best.
Of course.
When there's competition, now Waba could do the level. Now finally you lose to the very best. Chairman, there is no shame in admitting, say, this time I lost. Especially when the person you lost to, wow, Timu said this person dear, he's far better than I am. So sometimes in defeat, it's not easy to admit defeat. But one idea many pounds here, Bema and a man are very strong. They say when he sees defeat and admits this time I lost. Now the lesson that we all learn from defeat, they say at any point in time, all of us will suffer defeat one way or the other. But how are we going to learn from this defeat? You learn from this defeat, come back stronger, both as a professional and both as a person. I think boxing idea and once and be na abetoa echo both boxers make lessons from it. I believe word a better person from a nekubina no. Also before the bite no. Na some all Kenyan no or the Tyson Fury seminar. Na yakwe say Tyson Fury a better person than Wada. But me sure say after the fight and someone cost in some nyina no. Say abrante friend where that show you be free sa box anymore. A better shape, I'm gonna be more like a better person, not even as a better boxer, but his personality in Nipa na Nankasa no. Maybe you wait me show maybe film now or back as a better person. I think say there are so many lessons that this bout in the buyer chairman me no yadwin we can learn a lot from some in the boxing now omotimi ko yen.
Well, okay, Rumble in the Jungle, yeah, Ali Foreman, Thriller in Manila, no, a friend say, Ali Fraser, the first bout was in Las Vegas, yes, I know it was Madison Square Garden, no, in New York, Madison Square Garden in New York, and no Basso, I don't know, but the bronze bomber, the message of the Abado, Vatu Obium, Yankai Chetty Fubium, they say, and this is Abo, but me say, yeah, let's take some lessons from there, you know. I'll say, what a hell of a night. I would like to thank and foremost, I'll first and foremost thank God for allowing me to give the world another part of me that's driven with passion and determination. I would like to thank my team and my fans for sticking by my side through this long process. I will be lying if I said that I wasn't disappointed in the outcome, but after reflecting on my journey, I now see that what God wanted me to experience is far greater than what I expected to happen. We didn't get the win, but a wise man once said, the victories are within the lessons. The victories are within the lessons. I've learned that sometimes you have to lose to win. Although I wanted to win, I enjoyed seeing the fans win even more. Hopefully, I proved that I am a true warrior and a true king in the sport. Hopefully, we proved that no matter how hard you get hit with trials and tribulations, you can always pick yourself up to live and fight again for what you believe in. Last but not least, I'd like to congratulate the Gypsy King for his victory and thank you for the great historical memories that will last forever. And what the Gypsy King has also gone through. With me, I mean, going to prison. He was hit with depression. He became overweight. It will be a man for class or and all that. Bipolar, yeah. And then Abrantiano is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Absolutely.
WBC and also IBF no one IBU WBC well. That is the lesson with it.
Well, Chairman, even in so obedin obedin chokra na was all reflecting. Reflection is so important. Ejuma oye ufri uko dwaso na uko wadwuma so na obafia nyumra. I was say okay in your so during the day, and you reflect on the positives and negatives and try to improve on the positives. No, I say negatives, no better to sukakra. So reflection as part of life processes, is so critical. And in the heat of the moment, Wilder and show true sportsmanship. Tyson Fury complaining, he said, look, Jumediana Banavi, ye nipa mabo, enti den biom na betumiasi, yen kamom na yen chere yourself and then you say, ya grown na yedi, enti me sure say na be enumua. Wilder nankasa kwatina fie, me sure say wa have videos no. Me sure say ni pay packets well over $40 million. Sikano so reflect on account mu. What else do you want to do than to reflect and at least give? I was so appreciate their supporters ni viasia fananyina na yama in spite of the defeat. And truth be told, it was a classic bout. In spite of the fact so lusu onwa muso no ye de obetumi aye edru ba bi no na honam no ayemre basunsum ne pe. Nti wotna se na hwe dia koso wo wachina na won say there be we ase no kra ni nyama na wie sika kra da ho e wo say mikodi, and most importantly and or the kai or the shame e wo ne closing paragraph ni mu say e was so that the Gypsy King so ase competition or dia no any fight or dia ma we ase afa na nyina. So I think na Wilder swenya ne title back to accept defeat in itself is victory, and I think it's a smart decision. Mr. Malik Scott interviews or Malik Scott na musuji tun say as a coach one training in boxing ye into omunyina no betna so no marry the way forward, but I think there's a major victory for boxing. And the heavyweight division na omo rivalry no go beyond the ring. Tyson Evander Holyfield eche kra nsa no mienu kasa George Foreman no kra ni nua Mohammed Salisu no na rivalry no osro ha chese America ho ankasa no se mumienu mu sorry sa no an meka Europe ni America nyina wo sorry sa na eya na you know way people deliberately create you know those sort of friction and tension between two athletes. I was say celebrate your mo, and I think maturity has taken place now, and we can always be grateful. Say Mrantie way so no, Omoma is such a great fight. I'm looking forward. Say maybe in the future, say 4 Bibeba Swa. Now ya hesani anu so ebesi akobat. I don't.
4 Bibeba na ehiomo.
Yes, of course.
Normally,
yes.
Now, some guys are now Holyfield, but on the Tyson.
I do latter stages of a career and omo pesca kakrano. Omo betumia carbon, but a biom I was wild so any fee within komo. You know, maybe maybe the Bemano.
Sir, he wants to get into coaching.
Okay, that would be great.
He wants to also go into boxing coaching.
Well,
because the year say and then the man say
Onya is canon.
I'm 33. Only you.
Aye. So wild and you chain.
Wild
37.
Yes. Very 35. Right? 35. Yes. I say the wife say yeah. Scan the money I say what prove. But I want to believe say imagine if Fury I decided to go into coaching on the corner of Deontay Wilder, because Wilder a lot of good if he decides to bring him in his corner.
Absolutely.
And in boxers, the best of friends. Yeah. What they say, Mike Tyson, one of his best friends is Evander Holyfield. Yeah. Even though some or kind of interesting. Okay, Yamna Baransan has a book the other side, this issue coming up. Teams in there, Bob, all right for the Ghana Premier League. Your 90 referees named. Our own Dolagbanu is part of it. You're about 4 or 5 FIFA referees. I'll make you up the list. It's here in Nigeria. Very soon, on the 29th of October, it will kick off. The Ghana Premier League in full swing. Ball the season of 2021-2022. And so, but the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, let's look at this issue about Salisu, Otoo Addo, and I'm tasking and say, go meet him, talk to him. Oh yeah, the assistant coach, you played abroad. Umbodi Otiye, you Germany, and I'll ball, and I'll buy, and I'll bomb Ghana, and I'll coin, yes, I'm for assistant coach. What ball with Ghana at the World Cup in 2006? You know our country, you know our system. Yeah. Talk to him, assure him, and assurances are. I know, young just supposed to and also with. Now, this news said there are moves, Serbia had changes, Baba. Samuel Seko probably as a Blaster Management Committee chairman.
It will be interesting. But chairman, a good step from the Football Association. But they met me a their source and say I was so much Tracy Brandt in the background or a Kumasi boy.
Yeah, correction. Fury is 33, Wilder is 35.
Yeah, okay. So Salisu Kumasi boy, Obia Nim Coast Club boy, FC Barcelona, Emrante Bebre war Abu Zongo. Omo and in the war relationship from Nkwalabrim, you have to trace those steps because Omono yen omo training Salisu no nim DNT Brandt and I say Black Star no more. I was trying my best to get Nicole's club no new run so beba studio now and come on Salisu edino wabe cheche mu emsa Brandt and person settle down with Premier League nim on person be to climb the brain well lose in the sport. I was Southampton side or Southampton Ralph Hasselhout players are over the last transfer window now. Bebre na no Brian Bertrand, no many Vestergaard, no munyina no move on. So now was a Salisu Beye, one very important first team member. And so the national team Nikika Kanejume Diewua ebetumi ahane kakra. Maybe there's more to it. So I'll plead with the Ghana Football Association. Say, omon contact Chairman Kotoru. Yenya Penyincha RFA Chairman. Omon contacting no. Yes, only the Kumasi research, ne who truly from the family perspective, and from the childhood, the friends, name, some perspective, no DNT na Salisu, I Black Stars no more. Oh, gather some information is research, ne data, na. No what further, what forward it to Otoo Addo, and me assure say the entire your difference between head coaches and managers. They say managers relationship not just to your players, to your fans, to your board, to everyone involved in the football industry. And Otoo Addo so no me sure say of course German football no far advanced in terms of more man management training as far as coaching is concerned. So no subenya background information kakra every Southampton for obenya background information every agents Ghana agents very very powerful in England. Mr. Pia no money, Tony Pia no money, coach Freddy no, you know, these are Ghanaians or more so anywhere England or more bet me. How best can you approach the player? Into player no call anymore, no crown or a bit of knowledge. Say Otoo Addo Obama share information. Say no deba. I also plead with Otoo Addo say only kind far Ralph Hasselholt so the manager and the head coach. So no so mano mano information about the player. Now Ralph no so no any player in Kasa Misa say Dientina or national team for say Obianim say yes Kasam national team association or ahunwa again mo nyambra wo player no abusia inti say to me all sorry nko player no straight sir unya all of those bits of information, sources of information, 40 degrees of information. Everybody around the player, the agents, local agents, foreign agents, managers, family, wife, girlfriend, obia idea about this whole complete situation, that you can finally make the approach. That will make it a bit easier. And I think so Otoo Addo presentable and with this decision it looks like maybe in future Otoo Addo no very big role to play as far as Milovan Rajvac the Black Stars ACL. So I'm excited sir. The football politicians, the FA president, chairman of the Black Stars management committee, Omono, a Jama technical team.
Blaster management committee Bema. Imagine Sammy Kuffour as the Blaster management committee chairman.
Yeah.
Salisu a defender, and we all know.
Yeah.
Ghana, Obia, when Sammy Kuffour ball Bayern Munich, I grab your hair ball Obia around that time. Yeah. Especially a defender.
Absolutely.
What you say?
Yeah.
And Sammy Kuffour might also have an influence.
Yes.
On Salisu. So.
Yes.
The second thing, Hasselholt, ever say?
Ralph Hasselholt.
Yeah. Only saw about Bayern Munich, the second team, reserve team.
Okay.
In 2002 and 2004.
Okay.
And Robert retired about second team.
Okay.
Now, Sammy Kuffour around that time, Bayern.
Okay.
I don't call to Nuremberg, Romania.
Great.
So they might also have a connection.
Okay.
Sammy Kuffour can talk to the coach that, listen, let's all meet the player.
Absolutely.
You win the problem.
Absolutely.
Sammy Kuffour, you want to challenges on you with the national team.
Yeah.
Or no better, you know, who cries as case says, listen, me, national team, say. But eventually, I want to play for the team.
Absolutely.
I will World Cup in 2006.
Yeah.
And suddenly to see yourself in Ghana jersey at the World Cup. It's a Chelsea, a Man U, a Man City calling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Move ahead into the approach, and I think it's a good move by the FA.
Absolutely.
To decide to even stay away. Say, every president, stay away. Stay away.
Yeah.
Let me say, Otoo Addo, you are best placed. Let's add Sammy Kuffour to it. Yeah. And I was very happy to say, Sammy Kuffour was on the trip.
Okay, to Zimbabwe.
To Zimbabwe, yes.
Yes.
He was on the trip.
Yeah.
And there was no Bernard Lepet. And he said, "Baba can once maybe a Chineba." Bernard Lepet, he can go on the trip. Biokobi. No DH.
I'm saying Milo na ka chance of Fatina Fina.
Yeah, so we know what you man do. Milo to catch it. That's. Oh, but there be another thing. The management committee, no, you might be saying also on show. It's what. Imagine Oliver Brave on a German national team, general manager, or Sammy Kuffour.
Yeah.
Our leading the management team.
Yeah.
That kind of respect. The footballing world in Yamon.
Yeah.
It is totally different.
Absolutely, Chama. Me know your dream, but me person ka Otoo Addo be dikan. I was say take into consideration so Salisu ne religion. Oye Kramoni yenya Kramoninti anka Ibrahim Tanko nom Abdul Razak omo true Zongo football heroes no and also you contact your omo so betumi aboa na omo tumi awuram na omo na di nkomo from a different perspective one who taking into consideration his religion and the experiences of manya as far as Black Stars are concerned say Otoo Addo wie na djuma Ibrahim Tanko tumi ram na oni nua no di nkomo say ne ba no oni free Zongo no madrum pempen so madru na omo wi na Samuel Sekufo de ne benediction na kata awie bibia no so de influence aba so enya nipa ba ko adwuma a broader stakeholder engagement from the host club no Southampton for no and luckily Asante Kotoko Southampton or partnership inti me sure say Asante Kotoko maybe CEO Nana Yamponsa or great relationship with the managing director, with the sporting director, and all of that to my establishing. So let's find every means possible. I bet me the wura Abrante na kumam. Nansemu Kotkopia Rone Gazali, assistant coach, course around. I'm going to share player no. I'm going to need to come out to trade pictures. So there's a certain relationship. So we can obey. You bet me you su Kotoko. You bet me you su Nebusia. You bet me you su Samuel Sekufo. Me sure so any hero. You bet me you su Ibrahim Tanko. Childhood hero from the religious perspective. Razak, Yusuf Alasa Chipsa, Malam Yaya, you know, all of those play any free zone go players look up to at those times. So consider factors na Samuel Sekufo no so maybe finally maybe the Minister of Youth and Sports so be free one day be any branch na kasa, then we are done. I was see who a branch na kasa then train free Black Star no ye who dientia and who nyina so di yin who free team ni mo, then we can have or we can plan solutions to those problems. Success is defined as finding solutions to problems. If you find the solutions, you become successful. Until let's find the solutions to the problems. And luckily enough, Southampton club are too distant from our football. And the player no so nya player bia ya won wa manone ana ya won wa kuro bi so a
yes. Wabanda 17 grand.
Oye Kumasi boy, Sabu Zongo boy. Even the original chief imam.
Yeah.
Just say everyone influential bia na was here gada omo na etumi nya branche no. So that's it. Branche na nkasa or concerns kakra. I'm sure that will be properly addressed, but that's a good step because Black Star no no chairman can make concern pa ne say Milo right back when one mate no de nebo tu ne there many so but say Salisu so ba be kan wa Salisu no there chairman no krani onimbo ne bo oye say okame me pese oyenye Samuel Sekufo
oba Man City no obem no
oh chairman
and me hu see here
chairman a branch any positioning omo boss short on ejina ho and ne stature no wa building who say height anybody ejina ho or a complete center back.
Imagine if you have these kind of players at your back.
No.
Because you know that if there is a money, there is a Salisu.
Yes,
to match him. And you know what I say from Pure Sports family platforms and so on. Zola, as I know you drink or say since Zongo boy no, the chief imam should give him a call.
Absolutely.
But if I tell you the chief imam oba problem be obiano. Chief Imam do be catch him.
Yes,
because yes. So from Salisu we no Salisu dey no nyedin kese to say be Tariq Lamptey. Te we no na Tariq Lamptey dey nso ya pushi on it because yes you two on the here pop. We got the full member for go tra. O go di me ya o sa ba betra di. O say I want to go to you. Ya nya Tariq Lamptey so enso be boa. Of course, now yes, team no because we have players who are playing very well abroad. Obi say there has no door and so no go England because don't know fear. But Thailand team there, and I do be able because he say you know great be more. Liverpool boy, James, Trippier, two no be. It's only bit go dada. Near can say I dare not now win World Cup more. Ghana bit sure World Cup. I know say Ghana qualify for World Cup. Those players young Kasamre.
Yeah.
Those players they qualify for World Cup. Young Kasamre. Okay, the reason is that they will get the biggest football stage to exhibit what they have.
Absolutely.
It's but people are, if you identify the right people to talk to those players, you can get them.
Yes.
Me call Manchester for Chelsea Man City game. No. Coach Freddie and Tony and me call this family. There's a Ghanaian family, a boy in the Man City Academy. Tony in the handle on it called Freddie. And the woman was revere like we were sitting in their living room. Mamma no mamma ye dwane am ye dum papa to ye dim komo money na imagine say akora bi say bi a chene bi so ntimi mama national team. Sound send this Otoo Addo kwa. Why mistake? Because Otoo Addo be kainsi. Baby how you so Tony and could Freddy Numa. Because of the relationship they have with the family. Eti many you just you identify say who are the best people close to the family, close to him, per his religion. Why no mu jam ni mu kasa. Ontimi nka debi. And that's why I feel the chief imam comes in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Christian.
Chairman. The first taxa Mohammed Salisu ebekasa we have new OBR 100% is to identify what the problem is.
Yeah.
Problem bia when there's any situation now you want to solve it. The first step to solving the problem is to identify the real problem, the causes. And to say that we identify 1 or 2 reasons in BNT, Brent and say, oh mama, Chairman, you will not be addressing anything. So the tax edema Otoo the first time they said no, you are not going to convince the players of Obama Debbie. The first step they said go and find out his problems.
Yeah.
No, they can't try. Now having identified the problems, the second step they said, how are we going to give him assurances? So we are going to deal with the problems now. I can't try. So let's identify the problem. The moment we identify the problems, let's begin to give him assurances. Say these are your problems. And one, your new problem, say 1 and 2 your problem there. We as a country are going to help to deal with those problems now. Also, I can't tell you. Chairman, secondly, Yensali the idea of playing for the national team, the prestige associated with it. Emmanuel, remember a typical example. Only say myself that say you are mama Ghana that.
Yeah.
But only as a moja in the street, man, one a big fans more. Myself that say, any as a moja. Someone on the street, me say, see ya, one a big fans more. But say the football can say 2 or more. And come say that say ebo walk or so as a moja at every level. But because about kwa mama yentino, omi no retire no, omo nam kromasia. As about kukra hu no. I'm very sure. Some said that say betman antiko the whole kayetia obi hu no. Obi no be hu say abrante we defend myself the say a Ghanaian our ball to the highest level, winning the World Cup, playing for the French national team, playing for Chelsea at every level. Be no myself the say at the highest level. But what mama Ghanaian and our retire obafia obi an shede nim no enei se blaster adwuma beto honom near say edmasa da say ebe pra people see him as a foreigner. Mafo who said that onye Ghanani, but a true Ghanaian. The only reason Mafo say onye Ghanani say wa mama ye. Let's begin to sell that idea to Salisu. Say retire one day after you have retired. When you decide not to play for us, these are the things that you are going to suffer. Be an maybe baba. Obeso coaching the Blasters of Ghana. One retire, one coaching course, ukra badges, ukra certificate. But because you do not play for us, Ghanaians will always see you as a foreigner. And let's begin to identify the problems. No, most importantly, let's begin to preach to him the prestige of playing for the national team, especially after you have retired. Now, and try to be convincing as to whether we need him or not in the chairman. There's no question about it. The quality of crab brand any day, but let's begin to broaden these discussions. Why are we here? Why have you gotten to the stage? I said we need to convince players before they play for the national team. The national team should be I say a prestige. See, I've seen players from for national teams they jubilate. Some Brazilians on your first call up na video and so you see them jubilating. And so much of a prestige. So we see I come on my national team. But in our case, why have you gotten to the stage? I said we need to convince players. Probably we need to even beg them before they play for us. Let's begin to identify those problems now. I'm able to do this stage. So I'm able to do stage, maybe next year, next 2 years, next 3 years, 4 years later. Blasters, no matter the player, the caliber of the player now, you'll not be talking to play for us. These are the problems you need to identify. Now, many are jibaku party say, Chairman, me so say, Tama yakasa samoja, okay, say discussions with Yasi. Whether samoja should be part of the blast, and I said not to know. Yeah, no. Now, some obi etai kapani say, Asamoja can be a motivator to the team. And I'm raising because say, if Samoja, you want to say, on a motivated players in India, then what is the value of the Black Stars management committee team? No? Because you are supposed to manage the Black Stars, motivate them. But if they cannot do that, now we need an Asamoah so be our retire on Siakai, not on a motivated players there. Now management committee seven for Sobiani so. Today many agents say after we have realized that we will need players or more football to the highest level. Players in who more even their mere presence in Kwano motivated players. Let's imagine this scenario. Say Blaster management committee na equal tournament. Na management committee members no Ebesha Blasters playing body no. Na probably Samojan. Otoo Addo na Samuel Seku for them this Blaster management committee na. Chairman enu kwa no here say obeka Samuel. Sa players in ball ma bono. Any the team na national team na ye no. Their mere presence alone motivation enough. So let's begin to have a secondary look at the constitution of the Blaster Management Committee. And more of former players now. Or more to the highest level. Tabana Mobono. Sacred players, no more players as their heroes. So Yako Blasters camp. Management Committee members, Ebesha Blasters. Kind playing body. Na Samoja Nedi anymore. Michael Essien Ekahu. Na maybe Samuel Seku for them Kanwa. These are heroes to the current Blaster players. They see them as chairman. Even when they are angry. Sam and Kofuye Kasa, I think they will not.
Well, Osei Kwame from Kote, but now staying at Fantino Town. Osei, good morning. Can be realistic. Are you sure if that boy Salisu was your real brother, you allow him to come to Ghana and play for them? You just answer me. Well, I will. The reason being that it's not like and to say Salisu situation in to say Ebia. Or mama Ghana than you go or a boy or no Ghana no you or a Ghana boy Sabuzongo boy he had a chance of playing for Obanda 17 but I understand that something happened. Yes, under 17 what before no na it wasn't more on anything to do with the national team. So it's just a matter of convincing him to come and play. And this time the national team also at least we have a coach the players trust. So on the wow we are there on our ball. And yet, can you say the next city na oba we go your team and your team ni bomb abeka on also. Milo team or the boy. Oma na ebo. And yet obi ambeka ho.
There's a problem on the 17 level no. I want to players no. You treat them in the sense that we do blasters now. They don't want to be patriotic.
Yeah, exactly.
And at that point in Ujin is cancer no manabo.
And not to make us say no.
And the way we treat under 17 players, you know.
And of course,
when they reach the top level, sometimes
so just kind of boy they obey also.
They suffer to play for the national team.
It's also one the chrono. Until I'm gonna say the more canano. See, it will get it to the root of the problem. They say identify the problem is half solved.
Yes.
What I say. Until then because national team Omo boy. Oman near from. Abrante you be say come on in Norway. Or what I do? Titinchen your bobo not ayi Fatawu ayi kana asma Ishaku. No, overcame because South Africa was ranting about this boy's name. Say obetimi abobo no. No. Boy say boy nyina no more. But then this time I feel say I was say yema Abrante opportunity. In fact, yeni Abrante in the family ni bibi akasa. It's a good move by the Ghana Football Association trying to get the boy back to come and play for us. That's a good one. That's a good one. French information.
Yeah, Charles, I made the picture be to platform. So Southampton, Chelsea, Bowie, no.
BA
Ninia Salisu and Nejra or my tickets, some Southampton, Chelsea, no. We are no more £1,400 so much. £1,400.
Oh, okay.
So much. And what I'm picking.
Oh, okay, that's the picture.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Minimum. Something with goes. I know him very well.
Yeah. It's all friends be a lot of Ghanaian friends on your more landing hall. I'm sure say say BA papa. Former court called
Alaji
Musubet me room. Some penny funny boy need Kasa long time. It's boy need in principle. It looks like so or the Black Stars of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It means that suddenly now you identify penny for Mozongo community or ferry home.
Yeah.
Because and let me tell you, one of the places I respect
absolutely
Zongo community. Zongo community is a penny be cast some yet then a penny be tiom. That's it. And just say I know my right for ya. Okoya. Because of WhatsApp and Twitter. Now koya some for. It's good news. It's good news. Na yenye hope say bibi abeto. Yenya Salisu ye bedding. Because they say looking like we don't have a good goalkeeper. They say it's looking like we don't have a good goalkeeper.
What still impressed? And how see any Cameroon Bishia now?
Oh yes sir, you need good goalkeeper. Oh, I mean, what the Beyonce as I said that's a attacker. Cup of Nations, you need a very good goalkeeper to win it.
Absolutely.
The only team to have won it without a very good goalkeeper is Ivory Coast. Okay, I'm going to acquire on the better here. Your friends say, "Oh, this goalkeeper."
But who are now?
No, but who got this one? The back one, back with us.
I fear.
Oh, say, you need very good goalkeeper.
Obi can wolo coach asem no. O just say any good goalkeeper since wolo coach them no.
That's the thing.
No, so walo coach no, your man a chance.
Walo coach no tie. The Americans say you will be on your bad. You are the best. You need a goalkeeper on himself. In Africa, when you are looking at the goalkeepers, so rate five. Your goalkeeper is one of them. When you have a very good goalkeeper,
goalkeepers Black Star.
Barry.
Chaman komo the basa na memera ho kakra say Maxwell Kunadu so high pa o. No Maxwell Kunadu time of Felix Anan ejina ne now so ba nanimu nkakra akra obi an Felix potential oba o so ma dropping onya me number 1 or dey ba ku bi friend say then the argument is omunya ikot players omunya ikot players and now no Maxwell no better Black Stars any goalkeeper no Ghana's player no ye future obi o futuristic bia hu say boy yo boy Felix Anan obey onu na obetumi aboy yan ama ye Black Star ne ho ato ye osima drop no okotoko now the politics ne enioma bi ensema enfaso bia ni so Maxwell Kunadu just say on a legacy of Ghana football mo denting with that very ridiculous decision. And unfortunately, he had people supporting him. Max Felix and
I say, sa coach ba na mimpe we no. Media, ebi enti na menye into football management. But this all tell me pa. Make do the catching. Me kwa go catch we say nyanza wo so mpe no. Alaji Guza na Polak buy no say, play with the Onya de goes until I'm Dubai. I say that's why I brought you. Chamani nyade. Go me confess I do player. Cause he any can play do player. It's you man no hear you ya na de omabo. And sometimes as much as you want to be professional, why you careful and and Maxwell any Felix assembly oga so kan ebe I want also busa say why Abalora was dropped all of a sudden. Fine, he made 1 or 2 mistakes. But in terms of quality, say Ghana also adia ba ko lele to your mind no. We need to find a good goalkeeper. They say I cover Swindon Town 4th division goalkeeper they say you done so. Goalkeeper is ye nyina ye nim say you free goalkeepers pa Africa so nyina met sabe ebo ne be kan asem. Goalkeeper for nyina go conference. How you go en free? What you say? Because ye nim say onye up there. But to win the AFCON you need certain things. You need a squad, a good defense, a good midfield, a good attack, and a very good goalkeeper. Not just a good goalkeeper, a very good goalkeeper. The kind of goalkeeper to be saving situation even when the team is not doing well. That is what we need in team. Yeah, when you have a also FA team no, you know how we go about it. You see Ibrahim Tanko and Salisu for aid from the same neighborhood.
Wow.
There's someone there yes Abuzongo Kasieni now. Or me never say the same line.
Wow.
It's one of the key people involved on so. Ebe Pani Salisu to come and play for the Black Stars, and it will be a huge plus. Okay, I'll say Bigamy is not about shyness, it's about life decisions. The boy is considering his future. Black Stars can easily unmake him. It can also make him. Zig of Mohammed Bubakar Bari, yes, Bubakar Bari. Thanks so much. it can also make him, and let me get so pessimistic. I mean, we should also look at the other side. Chamo, you people are talking as true patriot of this country, but ask yourself, the number of people we have called and they were never called again because they didn't perform well in their first game. Where is Tariq Fusu, who was hyped very well? He hasn't been called again in two or three games. The new boys know that whatever is going on in the Blacks, they know whatever is going on, so they fear. And one day, if they come and things don't go well in their first and two games, they will be silent. So let's give the boys the benefit of the doubt. It's the same everywhere. Oh, let's not create the impression that England now guys target to call you again.
Now Adam Atrali didn't speak for that.
Oh, they say exactly. Adam Atrali also Mali. Also Baba Spain. About 1-2 1 yard. Spain and Pepe have to answer. And other Ayana Yan be yes
Inaki Williams.
I'm saying I'm person Baba Ghana go about 1 or 2 no anya there. Yan friendly now Oko England. Obama England. No about 2 games so anya there. Guys are my friend.
Chairman, so
it's the same everywhere.
New coach now, Milo. Jonathan Mensah is still playing.
Yeah.
So why not Salisu? Milo newo. I think there's a significant difference between Siki Akono and Milo. I mean, I sure say Nioma Ekwem nebesan.
Okay, now to ask the folk, I say Obi is more than right with the Felix issue. I always say this to friends. Maxwell Kwedu must apologize to Felix for what he has done to the boy. Rumor man, Sly.
Yeah, he's still the guy's career, but what fun is simple. So your coach, life no so now from Legon City's assistant Black Star coach who call him, but I mean it was the most. And where is that goalkeeper that replaced Felix? Or when goalkeeper now or be a goalkeeper no? Maxwell goved big time. The decision making on that issue, no, it's an embarrassment to the state. One consider Obia minim dientia or take his decision, you know, say player call arena then I mean, and you might be say Maxwell Kwedu. I think there's sometimes I even mention as Masamano another opportunity at the Black Stars.
Well,
this was a problem.
Okay. Well, happy birthday to retired police Oldland Kwesi Dapa, Michael Curtis Dadebo of Kodogo Faithfuls, and former Kodogo player Francis Akwafo. Joe Louis Ferguson, also yesterday birthday. Munina Tom Kruger, send wish him a happy birthday. And so, Emmanuel Tom Kruger there, and also a day abba. Okay, Sanso, and happy birthday to Samuel Ataduodu, Endom Pharmacy, with free Janelle, and also a happy birthday. And so, and from Mano Kwabna Danso Gadiola, watching us live from Santasi, Kwabna Onsia Chow. Now, to add to the game, no, the thing is that work are likely to play out of work without a coach and an assistant coach. Yeah. Because just say, go to Kaya, I don't want to test positive. Coach, you know, any assistant coach in your tested positive to COVID-19. Yeah. I did Ghana team pan your man. Come back as you said.
There are two sides to that story. We.
Ghana team na go to
na Morocco for no chairman almost no pay or more dreams Ghana for Asheda.
Exactly.
Into more house of folk mo abo no. So no so drew wa. Now Ibrahim Salifu COVID. Mo Al Hassan COVID. ABC it will happen. There's a blessing to it. Because Walid as a coach and Rana Mikas and the game reading to Mrs. San Nyoma within the game. Who knew head coach sana problem into a Shrama has a work. Assistant coach soon into maybe second assistant or team manager. And
the coach no TV so now
and of course phone, so. Challenges be brave or the last time I won't be Barcelona against Atletico. Now Ronald Koeman Tisroa
Onya bench
you know so idea be boa ha to work am no enya too difficult sanka wa leading assistants no nya na bench wa but my worry is Morocco for no so ebeye bi into house of work. How do you prepare for the second leg because our situation where was almost start some more planning how do you get COVID-19 negative results in Rabat? Yadia was almost because they are Morocco for baby. Say ya nukro, say nya nukro, say COVID, say or what ya really bio no ni ya really bio. Mudru Morocco wa in Crawford be mubi. Enti, why don't you take advantage of this situation and get 4 goals? 4 goals. How to work to me 3 and now 4 bia. And now dear Hustler my background about this Moroccan side. And I had discussed about more quality of players, or more the formation. There was a hard to work here in terms of even finishing because some goalkeeper here, very good goalkeeper. This Albashano will keep 4 clean sheets in the Pro League or Morocco. Of course, Yaya Jibril, Omo number 6 now as a captain, the oldest player in the squad. I was some pressing, maybe in a 4. Of course, he will be in a 4-1-4-1 formation. This is a Moroccan side. Omo are very good away from home. 5 games, some about Moon Lusu matches. Let me say Mumiensa. Omanya results now away from home. Omo share 1-0, Omo share 2-0. I think even home, Krano, and Omo conceded 2 goals now. I think they scored 8 goals and conceded 2 goal difference of 6 points of 13. You know, away performance near. But there back when the chairman made the best also say Omo 2 ne 3 no. Yeah, branch friend no Amalud on a right back. And a branch friend no Ayita Allah on a left back. Mrantia no call manim omo cross ball ne pa nti anka match wey there anka ombe consider Patrick Razak any players be more pace e say o check your assist the number of assists even the number of goals omo goals no Benza no mne Mrantia na share goals no but assist no omo full backs no and provide the assist ne papa ye and omo midfielders ni share goals bebre but ade back we was say coach Boadu any coach Hamza e hwe ni ye ni say omo bought double 10 4-1-4-1 no Emrante no mo 4 na 150 no omo ye double 10 Calvin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva Emrante ni di ni bakusha 10 jersey your friend El Husseini and at bakusha 19 jersey Rada Jadi no pra but me sure say one betumi fit for this encounter and omo wingers no there was share a good number of goals your friend Mutarij ono na share number 7 jersey obo ewo nifafa so banena no benkum into otwa ono ankwaya cross into omo crosses no full backs no and cross na wingers no akati in no ma joining double 10 no into central areas on there. I wish I could coach Boadu bebo ka coach Boadu bo 4-2-3-1 because I was so more congested but beyond be operate pa Morocco for be operate no aye kwan na that hard to work defenders no Mo Al Hassan Robert Sowa Radio Volca Fatao back 4 no a point that in 50 back 4 in midfield no a hono and our branch friend Hussein no or number 10 Jesse and number 19 Jesse Rada Jadi no a hono babejina into our sub midfielders no drop it a Mohammed Alasan and a branch friend Robert Adushowa but most importantly I was hard to work here so efficient in front of goal so munya 3 chances I was say mutu shego mutu yego omunya 4 I was say 3 year goal. So how to work benya very early goals. Maybe first 45 minutes, first half. How to work Kenya 2 goals. Most likely say Rantiana Bambebu Kakra. But it's a gamer. I was say how to work careful, especially on fullbacks no. Omu very dangerous with the crosses. And in Morocco for no, Obonsa Gwomu dia Gwomu waste time. Omu strategies be bra omu dia adwuma. Inti obeti woni na go biaba. No more baby or more celebrity and don't waste a lot of time. Into some Morocco need be the form with the permission of the referee shall time no not stopping and now Manaso catch a referee say branch no delay time. Mama Morocco for because football no 90 minutes. One shall not ball pie but no 50 minutes. On better form or mobile person ball no Caribbean on the coach row. Omon pre omu bebre okroma. I mean sure so coach now when you COVID-19 into no generality morale beba form kakra so how to work I was so chen bobre I'm sure say ball no cry beba no 200 minutes we should see that sort of fitness levels stamina levels I was how to work Mranten to me jam na so 90 minutes of football I was saying to me almost first half not just say ahome no cry bi wo home betumi dia to so in how to work adwuma there is so clear Morocco for omu league no videos any full games available. I mean, I sure say Hamza and the head coach and the technical team no omo download the bebre I can ranch and omu goalkeeper no say yo you see long balls, a lot of the long balls. Sa Benz and say Benz adu to me Bobby, but say Benz and omu so onya fit, but sa Benz and omu ti osa anu aba or just 21 years or what pa. Na sa 21-year-old boy went to me and ba honor the Tanzania Nino Ebem only 27 thereabouts, but in 46 games for Tanzania was share 9 goals. In today Diana Kwesa Jordan Diano our experience on ball but in go shanu form into Sakulano Benz and then to me and ba the Tanzania Nino Ebem or more Africans kakra Congo Tanzania few Africans and new 4. But the brain I Morocco for average age near 25.5 years into a team one. Share then you check out my line up now 21, 25, 25, 25, 31, 27. It's the peak of their careers. How to work should be ready for every situation. Basically, it's Sunday because how to work and 3 or 4 goals there away hono. There are COVID-19 betchim ranting bebre and a bit depleted squad no so Accra is the final.
Okay, Accra is the final. Christian Bremer on a Friday like this and number say ma yet was the time.
Medema has a fuku say head coach and COVID-19 ultimate bench. But sometimes it becomes a motivation for the assistant coach to prove his worth.
His assistant COVID. Coach and assistant both tested positive at the airport. But what they can do is that they can decide to do another test.
Yeah.
Mandated licensed medical institutions COVID test. So the Americans can do further tests because there are people who are tested positive. The second test are tested negative. Okay. And when it happens like that, they always have to do the third test. That now third test is about negative. It is A2, that's coach and assistant. It was sounds a qua. Making sure my test job on go for no ha. O test you are now be observing all the protocols. Yes, idea. As in
has in financial interim say CI cancer for no came a bit easier than work. What is cancer for any work tools and a different ball game altogether. Now against air cancer for no has SA 2-0. Now just 1 game playoff. Even has a folk it's a 2-0 in the first leg. There's a second leg. Has a financial team. Kamsa Fona has say 2-0 no. Not 2-0 was just enough to see has a folk qualifying to the next stage. But against Waki there, has even 2-0. There's always a second leg. Adia has a folk a guide against especially in African football. When you are playing at home first, avoid conceding a goal because a an away goal it makes the second leg very very difficult for Hasifuk. It has to folk air anymore more goals no. Ideas of who can see a pano. How are they going to keep a clean sheet? That should be very 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 important. Now Obika has said 3 or 4. It is possible, but has been much 3 or 4 there. Then their strikers must take every chance that comes their way.
That's like he's saying, sir. You cannot be wasteful.
Yes.
So when it comes to that, chances no more say no. This time, when you 3 at least convert 2.
Because you are going when you have 2 or 3 goals against a team one. What about 5 matches? I keep 4 clean sheet. In fact, the only game Krana consider a goal no was a 3-2 win. Even when they consider 2, they won by 3-2. So any team consider goals those are. So about 5 games Moroccan Pro League no. Those 5 games to Mabono, emu maku 9, they've kept a clean sheet. So when you have such a team, now you need to score 2 or more against them. Chairman, very, very, very difficult. And that is why every chance Bia has Bobet creating, it must count. Now, Chairman, you can't work in African football. Almost so much experience. My Renfi said 2017, I'm a CAF Champions League. Amoje CAF Champions League in 2017. A year later, in 2018, now Amobo quarter final of the CAF Champions League. Amobo quarter finals in 2017. 2018, 2019, Amoni Esperance the ball final. See a Kaiser game now. Second leg was abandoned.
Yeah.
The last 2 years, last 2 seasons, Champions League chairman, Omon Nukrano, Ombo semi-finals. 2 years ago, Ombo semi-final. last year CAF Champions League almost semi-final. So a team they are bigger, better than Sa Kamsa for now has no more boy, you know. And I think that join their thing, especially when you play against such a tough team, almost so much experience with African continent, you know. On a bar, thing. It's, you know, a 2-man tax. Keep a clean sheet. Make sure they don't have an away goal. Who keep a clean sheet, you know. Make sure say every single chance we have created, that chance must also count. Because work in the chairman, they have so much experience. Omani has more that. But a bass of more bagana said, yeah, don't be a Santiago to Ukruma say. So almost so much experience with Ghanaian football. Yen so one ball, we know be doing more than 100%. 90 minutes in a bubble bear at most 50. They waste a lot of time. It has to football in Naho. Unnecessary fouls, especially at the edge of their box. Has the folks must try to avoid that. Now, I'm keep a clean sheet. Africa game dear. Why you very careful? Now it's a 3 cry. Now and away team in one goal. That one goal is enough assurance for them. It you know how to folk back 4, including Caliber man because waiting be there. Chairman Omo Jumaye. Attack the coach goes there. Clean sheet is a must.
Okay. All right. Coach Samuel Bodu ahead of this game. Yentien in Samuel there today.
What though you more, but as it will be how almost started the other back away in the management. We are working towards it. So there won't be that difficulties there. I don't know, they will beat me every with a huge margin. Now, let me qualify from Hamo than rather say the call say young women support and because now it has a family, not just a supporters. And more encouraging though the who and one or two they will not be happy about the mistake. And I say anything I also technical actively on the mistake they will be answering, so make sure say decorate. Now no for support no big anti.
Yanko na yanto so na menka obi ase uramu ewo eye union